Hello everybody, so this is a tutorial on how to create a sign up genius specifically for office hours. So to first sign up, you go to signupgenius.com and then you'd have to create an account. Okay, once you have an account to access your signups, it would be under your initials and you would press signups. Okay, that would bring you to the page that I'm currently on. Okay, so this is just one that I have pre-existing. To create a new one, you would press create a sign up. So the first step is the title. So say I wanted to call it Math Office Hours. The next thing is a group. So if you wanted to group it, if your class sections or maybe your preps, you could select that group. You have to select a group to proceed. Right now I already have this pre-existing group for Math 7 e-learning. If you wanted to create a new group, again, if you are doing it for the first time, you will have to. You would press the plus button. So I'm going to just click this because it's already existing. Underneath that, there's just themes if you want to change how it appears on your website. The ones that have the badge on it, you can only get if you pay for it, which is unnecessary. So I would just pick a random one that has no badge. So it's for free. Okay. If you scroll down, it'll give you a preview of what it would look like. So right now, this you've already typed in on top. You can edit this. This is just the pre-loaded directions. Please review the available slots and click a button to sign up. So if you wanted to create a personalized message down there, you could press customize sign up description and that window would pop up for you to change whatever you would like. Okay, right now I'm just going to keep it as is. I'm going to press save and continue. On the next page is how you set up your specific slots. There's different options on if you want to sort it by date, which would have your date here with the multiple slots within it. If you wanted to sort it by slot, say you wanted to say office hours session 1, office hours session 2, etc., with the dates over here. If you wanted just slots only, if you wanted to do office hours on May 10th, office hours on May 17th, etc., you could just do it as a generic slot. And then if you wanted it just as one date, so say you just want to sign up for one specific office hour day, that would be under this right category. So you pick your date, the time that your period is during, and this one, these checkboxes are usually the right spot, but allow everyone to see RSVP attendees. You might want to click that off because that'll make it so that way no one can see who's signed up. Okay, the next one includes sign up slots for items to bring or do to an event. That's like kind of like we did for our potluck. You don't necessarily need to have that. And then if you wanted to keep a separate count of children attending, so you can have multiple slots per section, you could do that. Okay, I'm going to do sort by date because I think that's the best option. So I would add a date. So if I wanted my office hours to be this Monday, I would press Monday, May 4th. Okay, so you have multiple options to do one time slot, or you could do different parts of the time. So if you wanted to do the entire period as one, you could do that. So say I want to do 8:20 to 8:55. For location, I like to just put teams just so kids know that's where they're going to actually do the call. Okay, and then if I wanted to add another time slot, I could do that. So you could do it as one big period, or you can do maybe slots of 5-10 minutes depending on your preference. Okay, so for that, that's very customizable. You can do recurring days. Okay, you can add extra time slots once you add this. Okay, so the next thing is very important. If you keep it as it is right now, that's only going to allow one person to join. So what you want to do is you want to edit this available slot. Add slots. And if I wanted to do title of slot, it would be like office hours, for example. So you could do office hours, you could do live lesson, whatever you prefer. And then where it says number wanted, that's going to give you how many people can sign up. So if you want to have, a certain amount, or you can have unlimited. I did it for 10-minute increments with 3 people per increment. And that can always be adjusted as you go for all dates, and then you would press save. So now I only left it to one person, so now only one person can join this. So once someone signs up for it, it'll be gone as an available slot. Okay, for settings, I would definitely have them have their name. I have the email required, so I know that it's coming from a Pleasantville email. And if a comment is definitely optional, I like to keep that open in case kids have or want to show what they have specific need for. And then there's some more preferences down here. General settings, if you want to have kids swap their slots, if you want to have notifications, which is on naturally. I changed send people reminders. I did 1 day in advance because I thought that 2 days before would not remind them well. There's a lot of different options to customize this for yourself. Then you would press save and continue and publish. Okay, so once it's published, you'll come up with this page right here. You could either do it as an email, or you can, if you want to put it onto your email, which is probably the best option, you could just copy this link. And then if you were to go to your portal, like you would normally embed a link, hours, and paste that link. Okay, and then I would hit save. So now if you were to go to your website, underneath I just made a test tab, they could click office hours and it would bring them to this created sign up Genius. Once you go back to your normal sign up, so if you lose that link there, you can always find it on this signups page, and you can do duplicates. So if you wanted to make it for the next week, you can easily duplicate it. It would be the exact same settings, and then you can just change the date, which is super great. You could delete it, or if it's over with, you could always archive that to get rid of. Okay, and then again, if you always want to get that link again, you can just click your office hours. This is how it will appear. And then you can copy the link from up here.